Hey babies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Now's a good time to go ahead and subscribe, y'all. I'm not even about to play with y'all. First of all, I caught myself stretching out my hair, of course, from the night before, allowed it to pretty much do its thing in these 4 crazy looking ponytails, y'all, but I low-key discovered a little twist out method, so I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my Miguel. This is a curling custard, if I'm not mistaken. I use it as like it's a curl defining cream, and I actually use it as like a moisturizer, deep conditioner type of situation because it really locks in that moisture for me. And then of course I kind of layered up with like a little bit of oil at the tips, of course, of my hands and spread that throughout the hair. You guys, my hair is actually growing beautifully. You guys know I did the big chop back in May, or was that May? No, that was actually March, in the beginning of quarantine, and you guys can already see my hair is back where it began. So there is that. It's not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I've been keeping up with my trims. If you guys missed that, definitely make sure to check it out. Of course, you guys are here because y'all are here to see these crochet, right? And so you guys know this has been my new thing. I'm kind of over the braiding thing, and I've just found that crochet has been super easy all my life, super versatile, and just straight to the point, a great protective style, and it's just really just kind of been keeping me strong. So I always start off by sectioning my hair off with the front, the back, down the middle, and of course splitting the middle into 2 separate parts, and kind of using that to navigate my own headspace for the distance between 2 parts and things like that. I know that sounds like super complicated. Let's just put it in simple terms. I part my hair, right? And I'll split it into 4 different sections, of course, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the rubber band method to pretty much do the connector boxes. You guys remember it from childhood, where you literally form your hair into a box or part it into a box. Go ahead and take a little bit of edge control, a little gel, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Make sure your ends are nice and sealed and moisturized. Take a rubber band, you guys. I don't remember the brand of the rubber bands, but you definitely want to use a sturdy rubber band because you don't want your rubber band to be popping. How many times I'm going to say rubber bands? Anyway, you don't want them to pop inside of the style as your hair gets oily, because of course you're going to be oily, and just kind of rehydrating your hair throughout the style. So you definitely want to make sure that the rubber bands aren't popping. So don't get cheap ones. They're only like $1 to $2 in a beauty supply store anyway. So definitely it's worth the investment. And so of course, literally all that I'm doing, as you guys can see, I have my hair already kind of sectioned out. I'm connecting them as I go. You can totally do this all the way down your hair if you would like to, but I leave the back area kind of a little free, or not necessarily free. I'm going to braid it down, but it's free for now because of course I am creating the boxes and I want my hair to look kind of full. So if you decide to do the boxes and you want to do them from the top of your head all the way down, you could definitely do that. You can remix it, do smaller boxes, larger boxes, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I kind of gauge the amount of parting space based off of the hair that I'm going to be using, which of course will be linked down in my description box below. Y'all know it's a collab. And so yeah, this is kind of how I gauge it. Now for me, I definitely intended on only wearing this style for about a week to a week and a half. Actually, as I'm recording this voiceover, I'm going to be taking these out tomorrow. So I'm going to do one additional like update video so you guys can see what it looks like so far after a week's worth. And yeah, I'll kind of give you some tips and tricks on exactly what it is I do to maintain the style, all that good stuff. So definitely be on the lookout for that. If you have not already subscribed, now's a good time to go ahead and do that. Make sure to click the bell, that way you don't miss another video. Okay, I want to make sure you guys are getting this good juice, free content, of course. And so at first I thought that my part was a little crooked, but I'm like, maybe that's my hairline. Who knows? These little broken off baby hairs, they doing what they're doing. And so you don't have to style your baby hair into the parts if you don't want to. But I'm one of those people where I want that baby hair look right away. I don't want to wait until my hair gets frizzy to kind of get that look, because I'm already going to be over the style. So everybody is a little bit different. The hair that I'm using is actually faux locks. So if you do want it to kind of be that messier style, I would recommend doing smaller boxes. So in this section, I probably would have put 3 boxes as opposed to 2, so on and so forth, going all the way up your head. And of course, it really won't matter as your hair gets a little bit disheveled because, of course, they are locks. It's not a big deal if your hair is starting to look frizzy. And then, of course, if you want to bring on the baby hairs, you can. So, voila, straight to the point. You guys can see we have them all connected. And now I just have the rest of my hair pretty much free, right? And so we're going to decide, what do we want to do? Do we want to do 6 braids? Do we want to do 3? Call it a day? Do we want to do 2? I decided to do 3 just because I knew that it really wasn't important, right? I'm not the person that's going to be styling their braids a lot. Typically, whenever I am wearing any type of braided protective style, it's either all going to be up in one ponytail in a comfortable position, or it's all going to be pretty much half up, half down. That's literally all that I do. There's no like fancy stuff to it. And that's why I really want you to consider the way that you do your rubber band parts, because if you don't want any hair showing when you put your hair up into a ponytail, then it makes you feel self-conscious that you're wearing crochet. Definitely do the rubber band down the sides, like behind your ears, to create that box illusion if you want. In my first crochet video, I do show you how to do that. So don't hesitate to kind of rummage through some of the videos that I've done. As of now, they're kind of similar, if I'm being honest. I'm just showing you different braiding patterns that you guys can do to be able to achieve the exact same style, because some of you guys are like, wait, I didn't get to see the back, or oh, you skipped this part. So today you guys are getting a full video where you're really getting to the way that I do the crochet and all that good stuff. You guys can see super easy braiding pattern. Literally, you don't even really have to know how to braid. I even did one where you can twist your hair down. So definitely make sure to check those out for the foundations. And of course, you guys know, teaming up with the Janet Collection to bring you this video. Of course, they always give me goodies, few clips, and a nice little cute little card, of course. And then here is the hair. So this is their 24-inch Nala Tress Maverick locks. They do have that nice pre-looped locks method going on, and then of course that little passion twist wave towards the bottom, which I absolutely love. The size of these were perfect. You guys can see straight out of the gate. You go ahead and get your crochet needle. You can find this literally anywhere, any beauty supply store. You want to go ahead and slide that underneath your parting space. So obviously underneath that box, go ahead and open the latch, loop the hair across the latch area, close it down, slide it through, and literally open up that little area for the loop, pull it through, boom. 1, 2, 3. When I told y'all I literally did this style in an hour and 30 minutes. So for me editing, you'll notice that I didn't even speed up the video. And I'll speed it up if I like took too long to do the content or whatever. I'm like, let me kind of speed this up a little bit, right? I didn't even have to do that this time. That's how fast it went. Like, I don't know where this technique has been, but now it's here and I'm giving it to you guys so that you guys know how to keep your hair protected, moisturized, locking it in, tucking away those edges, and being able to just achieve a nice, cute braided style, and people would never even know. Like, this illusion is ridiculous. So, now that you guys have figured out the technique, I'm going to go ahead and play some cute little tunes, right? Not too much more to say in regards to this. The hair was nice, soft, bouncy, luxurious. It did not have, like, a funky smell or anything like that. I'm saying I'm going to play music, then I keep talking. Like, what? Anyway, that didn't have a funky smell. The hair was super duper lightweight, soft, and it was, to me, it felt like it had been like kind of preconditioned. So I don't know like if that's actually a thing, but that's how soft the hair was. It didn't like feel like it would make you feel like you got creepy crawlies on your back. I know some people complain about that with Kanekalon hair, but child, I believe this is human. Okay, I will definitely leave all the details in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. I'm gonna see if they have any holiday codes for you guys. Look, just because it's winter, right, don't be afraid of protective styles. This is actually going to be the most important because your hair can dry out. You guys know the rest, right? So all right, I'm gonna shut up now and I'll be back in a few. And voila. Thank you guys for sticking around this long. Of course, I appreciate you more than you know. So as you guys can see, it actually looks like the hair is almost done until you turn around to the back, then you get another view, okay? And so of course, whenever I'm doing the crochet, it just makes me feel better and more accomplished when I go ahead and start with the front, get those out of the way. I already have this bun going, and I'm like, okay, technically from here, all that I have to do is pretty much just fill in the back. You guys, I love this. Like, absolutely love it. First of all, let's talk about my skin right now. This has nothing to do with the video, but we flourishing over here, okay? That'll be for another video because I actually did micro needling for the first time, and oof, you guys, I am loving the results. I actually have an appointment tomorrow now that I think about it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yes guys, I'm literally just filling in the back. Of course, the crochet method for me, super duper easy to do. You guys can see, like I said, it only took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to do this. I definitely filled up as much space as possible. You kind of can just follow along with your braid. The takeout removal process, super easy. I actually have a video on how to remove the crochet. Now, some of you said you wanted to reuse your crochet. I'm not gonna make a video for that just because I'm not about to be doing that. Like, I just don't see that for my future, you know, like at all. I definitely understand if that's what you want to do, but I don't feel that you have to. You guys' hair is super duper inexpensive. And not only that, you can keep the style for so long. So by the time that you take it out, I just imagine you may have a little lint balls and things like that at the root of your hair. I don't know that you necessarily want to reuse it, but hey, to each his own. If you want to go through that meticulous process of, you know, unraveling the crochet, definitely do it. But I'm sorry, I can't do that one now. But anyway, I was absolutely loving the hair. Y'all already know. I did notice a part in the back. Y'all see when I turned around right there? I don't know. I needed to fill in that back little gap a little bit more. Don't try to call me out on it because I'm calling myself out on it. And till this day, I never fixed it because I wear the hair like half up, half down. So I never fixed it. Let's just put that out there, okay? So definitely make sure that you are checking for any gaps once you get done with the style, because of course, y'all know, I actually ended up using, what was it, 4 to 5 packs. I had a total of 8 packs, so somewhere between 6 to 8 packs should pretty much get you nice and full. I was okay with the volume of it and how much hair I had, but nah, for real, I needed a little bit more hair in that one little strip. And so, of course, I was enjoying the half up, half down. You guys got a quick look at what my hair looks like before, where we are now. Like I said, you can definitely keep these in just the same amount of time as any protective styles, about 2 months at most. You can definitely wash your hair while it's in this style, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And like I said, I'm going to give you more of a breakdown video in another video, so definitely make sure to turn on those post notifications. Follow me on Instagram because that's kind of where you get more updates and other stuff, just random stuff that's not even YouTube related. So let's meet there, let's connect. And if you guys are now on Clubhouse, that's a new thing, right? Make sure that you are following me on Clubhouse also, ForeverCryssy. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. I will see you in my next video. Bye, babies.